Meep's here.
Is it Meep?
Yes, Father's gone down to let her in.
At last. I'll have some cigarettes.
I can't tell you how unhappy I am about Mrs. Van Dam's coat. Anne should never have touched it.
She'll be all right.
What's happening? What's going on?
Someone's moving in with us.
In here? You're kidding.
It's only for a night or two until Meep finds him another place.
Yeah.
Come in, Mr. Dussel.
Mr. Otto Frank?
Yes, let me take your things. This is my wife, Edith, Mr. and Mrs. Von Don, their son, Peter, and my daughters, Margot and Anne.
What can I say to thank you?
Mr. Caller and Meep, they're our lifeline. Without them, we can't live. Please, Mr. Dussel, sit down.
I'm dreaming, I know it. I can't believe my eyes. Mr. Otto Frank here? You're not in Switzerland then. A woman told me. She said she'd gone to your house. The door was open, everything was in disorder, dishes in the sink. She said she found a piece of paper in the wastebasket with an address scribbled on it. An address in Zurich. She said you must have escaped to Zurich.
Father put that there purposely, just so people would think that very thing.
And you've been here all the time?
All the time, ever since July.
It worked for him. The address you left. Mr. Dussel says that people believe we went to Switzerland.
I'm glad, Mr. Dussel.
To Mr. Dussel, welcome.
We're very honored to have you with us.
Did Meep warn you that you won't get much to eat around here? You can imagine. 3 ration books among the 7 of us, and now you make 8.
Mr. Von Don, you don't realize what is happening outside that you should warn me of a thing like that. You don't realize what's going on. Right here in Amsterdam, every day, hundreds of Jews disappear. They surround a block and search house by house. Children come home from school to find their parents gone. Hundreds are being deported. People that you and I know. The Hollensteins, the Wessels.
Oh, no!
They get their call-up notice. Come to the Jewish theater on such and such day and hour. Bring only what you can carry in a rucksack. And if you refuse the call-up notice, then they come and drag you from your home and ship you off to Mauthausen, the death camp.
We didn't know that things had got so much worse.
Forgive me for speaking so.
Do you know the DeWalls? What's become of them? Their daughter Jopi and I are in the same class. Jopi's my best friend.
They're gone,
Gone?
with all the others.
Oh no! Not Jopi!
There were some people called Wagner. They live near us.
We all have many questions we want to ask, but I'm sure Mr. Dussel would like to get settled before supper.
Thank you.
We've had to make strict rules here, a schedule of hours. We'll tell you after supper. Anne, would you like to take Mr. Dussel to his room?
If you'll come with me, Mr. Dussel.
Forgive me if I haven't really expressed my gratitude to all of you. This has been such a shock to me. I'd always thought of myself as Dutch. I was born in Holland. My father was born in Holland and my grandfather. And now, after all these years, if you'll excuse me.
Well, here we are.
The news sounds pretty bad, doesn't it? It's so different from what Meep tells us. Meep says things are improving.
I like it better the way she tells it.
You're going to share the room with me.
I'm a man who's always lived alone. I haven't had to adjust myself to others. I hope you'll bear with me until I learn.
Let me help you. Do you always live all alone? Have you no family at all?
No one.
How dreadful. You must be terribly lonely.
I'm used to it.
I don't think I could ever get used to it. Didn't you even have a pet? A cat or a dog?
I have an allergy for fur-bearing animals.
Oh dear. Peter has a cat.
Here? He has it here?
Yes, but we hardly ever see it. He keeps it in his room all the time. I'm sure it'll be all right.
Let us hope so.
That's Margot's bed, where you're going to sleep. I sleep on the bed there. The best part about this room is
Your father spoke of a schedule.
oh, yes. It's mostly about the times we have to be quiet. And times for the WC. You can use it now if you like.
No, thank you.
About this room, the way Margot and I did, she had it to herself in the afternoons for studying, reading, lessons, you know, and I took it in the morning. Would that be all right with you?
I'm not at my best in the morning.
You stay here in the mornings then. I'll take the room in the afternoons. Monday, the 21st of September, 1942. Mr. Dussel and I had another battle yesterday. Yes, Mr. Dussel. According to him, nothing, I repeat, nothing about me is right. My appearance, my character, my manners. While he was going on at me, I thought, sometime I'll give you such a smack that you'll fly right up to the ceiling. Why is it that every grown-up thinks he knows the way to bring up children, particularly the ones that never had any? I keep wishing that Peter was a girl instead of a boy. Then I'd have someone to talk to. Margot's a darling, but she takes everything too seriously.
Hush. It's all right. It's all right. Will you be kind enough to turn on the light, Mr. Dussel? It's nothing, my darling. It was just a dream.
Something must be done about that child, Mrs. Frank. Yelling like that? Who knows but there's somebody on the streets. She's endangering all of our lives.
Anne, darling.
Every night she twists and turns. I don't sleep. I spend half my night shushing her. And now it's nightmares?
You're here, safe, you see? Nothing has happened. Please, Mr. Dussel, go back to bed. She'll be herself in a minute or two.
Thank you, but I'm going to the WC, the one place where there's peace.
What is it? What happened?
A nightmare. She was having a nightmare.
I thought somebody was murdering her.
Unfortunately, no.
Thank you, Peter. Go back to bed. Would you like some water? Was it a very bad dream? Perhaps if you told me.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Poor darling. Try to sleep then. I'll sit right here beside you until you fall asleep.
You don't have to.
But I'd like to stay with you very much, really.
I'd rather you didn't.
Good night, then. You'll be all right? There's nothing that you want?
Would you please ask Father to come?
Of course, Anne, dear. She wants nothing of me. She pulled away when I leaned down to kiss her.
It's a phase. You heard, Father. Most girls go through it. They turn to their fathers at this age. They give all their love to their fathers.
You weren't like this. You didn't shut me out.
She'll get over it.
Oh, Pam, I dreamed that they came to get us. The Green Police. They broke down the door and grabbed me and started to track me out the way they did Joby.
I want you to take this pill.
What is it?
It will quiet you.
Was I awful? Did I yell terribly loud? Do you think anyone outside could have heard?
No. Lie quietly now. Try to sleep.
I'm a terrible coward. I'm so disappointed in myself. I think I've conquered my fear. I think I'm really grown up. And then something happens and I run to you like a baby. I love you, Father. I don't love anyone but you.
Anna.
It's true. I've been thinking about it for a long time. You're the only one I love. I'm trying. Really, I am. Every night I think back over all the things I did that day that were wrong. Like putting the wet mop on Mr. Dussel's bed. And this thing now with Mother. I say to myself, that was wrong. I make up my mind. I'm never going to do it again. I have a nicer side, Father. A sweeter, nicer side. But I'm scared to show it. The air raids are getting worse. They come over day and night. The noise is terrifying. Pim says it should be music to our ears. The more planes, the sooner will come the end of the war. Monday, the 9th of November, 1942. Wonderful news! The Allies have landed in Africa. Pim says that we can look for an early finish to the war. Just for fun, he asked each of us, what was the first thing we wanted to do when we get out of here? Mrs. Von Don longs to be home with her own things. Her needlepoint chairs, the Bechstein piano her father gave her, the best that money could buy. Peter would like to go to a movie. Mr. Dussel wants to get back to his dentist drill. He's afraid he is losing his touch. For myself, there are so many things. To ride a bike again, to laugh till my belly aches, to wear new clothes from the skin out, to have a hot tub filled to overflowing and wallow in it for hours, to be back at school with my friends.
Thank you, Anne. Cigarettes.
2 of them. Pim found some old pipe tobacco in the pocket lining of his coat. And we made them. Or rather, Pim did.
Let me see. Well, look at that. Light it, Putty, light it.
It's tobacco, really it is. There's a little fluff in it, but not much.
It works.
Look at him.
Thank you, Anne. Thank you.
For Mother, Hanukkah greeting.
Here's an IOU that I promise to pay 10 hours of doing whatever you say. Signed, Anne Frank.
10 hours of doing whatever you're told? Anything you're told?
That's right.
You wouldn't want to sell that, Mrs. Frank?
Never. This is the most precious gift I've ever had.
For Pim.
Monica, I wasn't supposed to have a present.
It's a muffler to put around your neck, like an ascot, you know. I made it myself out of odds and ends. I knit it in the dark each night after I'd gone to bed. I'm afraid it looks better in the dark.
It fits me perfectly. Thank you, Angela.
That's for Mouchie.
On behalf of Mouchie, I thank you.
And this is for you. Well, open it. Aren't you going to open it?
I'm scared to. I know something's gonna jump out and hit me.
Oh no, it's nothing like that, really.
What is it, Peter? Go on, show it.
It's a safety razor!
A what?
A razor!
You didn't make that out of odds and ends.
Meep got it for me. It's not new, it's secondhand. But you really do need a razor now.
For what?
Look on his upper lip. You can see the beginning of a mustache.
He wants to get rid of that? Put a little milk on it and let the cat lick it off.
You think you're funny, don't you?
Look, he can't wait. He's going to try it.
I'm going to give Mouchie his present.
Mouchie, Mouchie, Mouchie.
And last but never least, my roommate, Mr. Dussel.
For me? You have something for me?
I made them myself.
2 capsules.
They're earplugs.
Earplugs?
To put in your ears so you won't hear me when I thrash around at night. I saw them advertised in a magazine. They're not real. I made them myself out of cotton and candle wax. Try them.
Wait now until I get them in. So,
Are you ready?
huh?
Are you ready?
Oh my god, they've gone inside. I can't get them out.
How wonderful.
A real Hanukkah.
I
So
love
nice
my
of you.
present.
Wonderful.
Do you hear anything?
No, I think they've gone.
It's the green police. They found us.
If they had, they wouldn't have left. They'd be up here by now.
I know it's the green police. They've gone to get help. They'll be back. Or it may have been the Gestapo looking for papers.
Or a thief looking for money.
We've got to do something. Quick, before they come back.
There isn't anything to do. Just wait.
Get some water, please. Get some water.
No, no one is gonna run water.
If they found us, they found us. Get the water.
No, Father, no. There may be someone down there waiting. It may be a trap.
This is Sunday. There was no way for us to know what had happened if me and Mr. Caller come on Monday morning. We need to know what's happened.
Don't go, Father.
Hush, darling, hush. Margot, stay close to me.
Putty, where's our money? Get our money. I hear you can buy the green police off. So much ahead. Go upstairs, quick. Get our money.
Still.
Do Do you want to be dragged off to a concentration camp? Are you going to stand there and wait for them to come up and get you? Do something, I tell you.
Will you keep still?
Someone go get Father, make Father come back. Please, please, Mr. Run Down, get Father.
Quiet, quiet.
I lift up mine eyes unto the mountains from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
It was a thief. That noise must have scared him away.
Thank goodness.
He took the cash box and the radio. He ran away in such a hurry that he didn't stop to shut the street door. It was swinging wide open. I think it would be good to have some light.
Are you sure it's all right?
The danger is past. Don't be so terrified, Anne. We're safe.
Who says the danger is past? Don't you realize we are in greater danger than ever?
Mr. Dussel, will you be still?
Thanks to this clumsy fool, there's someone who knows we're up here. Someone now knows we're up here hiding.
Someone knows we're here, yes, but who is that someone? A thief. A thief. You think a thief is going to go to the Green Police and say, I was robbing the place the other night, and I heard a noise up above my head. You think a thief is going to do that?
Yes, I think he will.
You're crazy.
I think someday he'll be caught, and then he'll make a bargain with the Green Police. If you let me go, then I'll tell you where some Jews are hiding.
He's right.
Father, let's get out of here. We can't stay now. Let's go.
Go where?
Yes, where?
Have we all lost faith? All courage? A moment ago, we thought that they'd come for us. We were sure it was the end, but it wasn't the end. We are alive and safe.
Saturday, the 1st of January, 1944. Another year has begun, and we find ourselves still in our hiding place. We have been here now for 1 year, 5 months, and 25 days. It seems that our life here is at a standstill. We are all a little thinner. There is one great change, however, a change in myself. I read somewhere that girls my age don't feel quite certain of themselves.
It's me.
Wake up, everyone! Meep is here!
Meep, what a delightful surprise.
I came to bring you New Year's greetings.
You shouldn't. You should have at least one day to yourself.
Don't say that. It's so wonderful to see her. I can smell the wind and cold on your clothes.
There you are. How are you, Margot? Feeling any better?
We filled her full of every kind of pill so she won't cough and make a noise.
Well, hello, Meep.
Meep, have you seen Mousy? Have you seen him around anywhere?
I'm sorry, Peter. I asked everyone in the neighborhood had they seen a gray cat, but they said no.
Look what Meep's brought for us.
A cake!
A cake. I'll get the plates.
Thank you, Media. You shouldn't have done it. You must have used your sugar ration for weeks. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's been ages since we've seen a cake. Not since last year, remember? Don't you remember? You gave us one on New Year's Day, just this time last year. I'll never forget it because you said, peace in 1943. Peace in 1944.
Well, it has to come sometime, you know? Hello, Mr. Dussel.
Here's the knife, Lifey. Now, how many of us are there?
None for me, thank you.
Oh, Meep, you have to. I couldn't.
Good. At least 1, 2, 3, 7 of us.
8. 8, it's the same number as it always is.
I left Margaret out. I take it for granted Margaret wouldn't eat any.
Why wouldn't she?
I think it won't harm her.
All right. I just didn't want to hear her start coughing again, that's all.
And please, Mrs. Frank should cut the cake.
What's
It's
the
not
difference?
Mrs. Frank's cake, is it, Meep? It's for all of us.
Mrs. Frank divides things better.
What are you trying to